Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Abingdon Theatre Company's annual gala will take place on Monday evening, October 22nd at the Edison Ballroom, honoring two-time Tony Award winner Donna Murphy, and feature a star-studded concert presentation of Maltby and Shire's beloved musical Closer Than Ever, directed by Chad Austin. And we drop by the rehearsal studio to bring you a sneak peek.
You write these things, and they go out in the world, and then they connect with people, and you know, you're never there when it happens. So when it comes in, you find people that you don't even know so invested in the songs and so full of love for them. It's very moving. You know, you start, I mean, that show was, you know, 25 years old, actually close to 30 years old. And it's still like talking to people, and that's just great, you know.
I think back to the night I felt tingles, holding tight not to slide down the shingles, feeling feelings I'll never forget. I wish I was saying, what am I doing up on the roof? What am I doing out in the rain? What kind of feelings make a man blind? What am I doing out of my mind? What am I doing tailing her car? What am I doing inside her bushes? What am I doing covered with mud? What am I doing out of my mind with love? What am I doing?
How wonderful was it to have Richard Maltby in the room today while you're working your material out?
Amazing, right? I was just talking to him about the song. I was like, too crazy? What do you think, too crazy? And he was like, I don't think you can go crazy enough. I was like, all right, Richard. All right, you got it. You know, careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for.
Talk about the number you do. Who do you play in this?
I'm singing a song called What Am I Doing from Closer Than Ever. And it's a song about unrequited love. Let's put it that way.
I'm sure there's nothing to it.
Call or two will do it.
I have to make it clear here. We're talking my career here. Okay, I know the door. I know you can get it done.
We'll work it out, dear. I know you have to run.
When you have your appointment, I bet it would be fun if maybe you take the baby. Darling, I know today it's painful.
I know that this is hateful.
I know you've got a playbook.
Can't tell you how ungrateful.
Bottles in the buggy.
Don't do all that tugging.
The baby's here. I love you, dear. Goodbye.
How excited are you two? Richard Maltby Jr. was in the room today.
I did not know he was going to be here. It was very exciting. He's amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
Legend.
Look, when you're showing up for a press event, you got to warn people that Richard Ballroom is going to be here.
I mean, come on.
right?
Yeah. We were all like, oh, got to get our lyrics right. Yeah.
It's him. That's the guy.
Did you know the show well before you started on this?
No, which has been amazing that this is kind of like we've talked about it like open. I'd heard a couple songs, but now I've been listening to both cast albums actually, like back and forth. I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I can't decide which one I like better, so I'm still
know.
the jury's
Go
It
out.
was back and forth between the two of them, right?
Yeah.
Now, the song you sang today, tell us about the song you do.
The Fandango, which is about, you know, a couple with a baby and trying to figure out how to keep going with life, and especially the wife trying to jump back into the work, but the husband's in work, so it's like, who's going to take care of the baby?
I got to tiptoe around, not trying to be, you know, not trying to put my work ahead of yours, and it's a very fine line to walk, like a tightrope.
But it's fun because there's all the comic.
Contemporary. I mean, they could have written this today, this show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything in this show is timeless, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful show.
Day, your heart is beating. Oh, man, that I am now. If my ears are tuned to wonder, if when I reach the chords are there, when there is joy in making music, it's a joy that we both share. I never told you it took time till I could see.
It's my first time tackling Maltby and Shire music, And so it's like a whole new world. And once I started listening to this song, another one would come up, and it's such a beautiful album. And so excited. Can't wait.
About the song that you sang today.
Yeah, well, I didn't know until I had my first rehearsal with Kevin, and it's a very personal song because Richard Maltby wrote it about his dad and why he got into doing what he's doing and writing music. And his dad was a musician, and how he sings through him, and it's very personal and but also very relatable, even if you haven't had an experience like that. Just when someone is close to you and leaves you with something that's still a part of you, you can go a lot of different directions with that.
And you had Richard Maltby Jr. in the room. What is that like?
Beautiful, incredible. It's so nice to shake his hand, and he told me actually just now that he had a lyric that he wanted to throw in, and he was going to let me know. So I can't wait to find out what that is.
We're able to start our 26th season off with a bang, I would say so. I mean, I think if, we'll hopefully start the season off with this. We're starting off with this massive concert, over 25 off-Broadway and Broadway stars honoring Donna Murphy. And I think, we're going to keep that momentum going through to our 26th season.